Hey everyone, my name is Michelle Walters. Hey, I'm a makeup artist and a spray tan artist, and I get so many requests for different YouTube tutorials. Today, I am going to show you how to put on false eyelashes. Yay! Isn't that super exciting? Okay, so as you can see, I've already got the rest of my makeup on. I'm gonna polish it up in just a little bit, but I use eyeshadow underneath the eyes for my under the eye makeup, and it's all going to come together in a second. And I've already gone ahead and put on my eyeshadow. So let's take you through some of my quick easy steps that you could like learn and do it yourself in your bathroom if you want those gorgeous luscious lashes on a daily basis. I've already gone ahead and put a little bit of mascara on. And as you can see, I do have some lashes. I've taken a break from lash extensions. I've been wearing them for the last 6 or 8 months or something like that. But I'm trying out a new set of mink lashes, which I am in love with. I'm going to show you what they are on this tutorial, but I'm making sure that my lashes are growing back. So they're very, very, very short. I have nothing to curl up right now, but that's just part of the risk that you take with lash extensions. I'm a big fan of lash extensions. Love them. No hassle every morning. I mean, because your lashes are always super long, but every so often you do have to take a break from them. So what I would do is I always go ahead and put on all my eye makeup. And that includes one step that I love. So I take this little small brush. I love this little brush. And then you could either dip this in like a black eyeshadow. Today, I think I'll just use like a black eyeliner. I love this eyeliner because it's waterproof and water resistant. And what you want to do is you want to take and you want to make a small little smudgy line right into your lashes, across your lash line, and you're gonna see where it's gonna create a base, and this color is gonna end up smudging in between each lash, so that just in case you don't put your false lashes on correctly, you don't see any skin color in between lashes. So let's go ahead, we're gonna smudge this in a very teeny tiny little line right into the lash line, and then you can kind of even it up. Hang on a second. You can kind of even it up as you are pulling that color across the eyelid. Look at that. Isn't that super exciting and amazing? And see how, do you see how it adds a base? And it like sets your eyes up for amazing, amazing ba-ba-boom. Now, if you get, and listen, you're not going to be perfect at this, so you got to take your time and you don't get frustrated. If for some reason, I'm looking for my little brush, if for some reason that you went outside the lines, it's okay. You're going to take your eyeshadow brush and you're just going to kind of clean that up really quick. You can take a little Q-tip with eye makeup remover, clean it up. Be patient. That's the best advice I could give you. You know, all of us didn't get good at you know, doing this until we kept doing it and doing it and doing it. So again, I'm going to take my brush. I'm going to just, I'm smudging this black water-resistant eyeliner in between my lashes, and I'm pulling this all the way across my lash base, all the way. Do you see? You see what that is? So that is actually going to be step 1. Step 2 is then you're going to, if you have long lashes, you're going to use your eyelash curler and you're going to curl your lashes. You want the curl to go upward so that it's getting into the rhythm and the groove of the lashes that you're getting ready to pop on. So you're going to curl your lashes and then you're going to pop a coat of mascara on. And what you're going to do is you're going to get every single lash, you're going to push them up. Make sure you get all these little teeny baby ones. You want every single lash with color all the way from the end, outside eye, to the inner eye. So just make sure you've got lots and lots of mascara, because again, that helps hold your lashes up so that when you place your false lashes on there, they curl right into them and looks natural. Step 3. We want to choose your lashes. There are so many different choices out there. You can email me and ask about suggestions, what I would suggest. Right now, today, we're using Mandy lashes. Love these lashes. They come in this cute little box. Love these. And they're each named, which I love. And they're mink, which means they're kind of in between a synthetic and a real, and they feel really super light and feathery, and they kind of flip up. I love them. And you can shop your Mandy lashes, get 10% off when you use code Michelle10, but we're going to use Mandy lashes. Now, when I shop for lashes, I look for a couple qualities in lashes. Number one, I want to make sure that they're not cheap, so they look cheap and they're hard to put on. Number two, I don't like the band being too tight and rough, because the band needs to be very flexible so that it can fit into your eye shape. And all these lashes aren't one size fits all, so we're going to get to that in just a second. But if they're too thick, what I would suggest is when you take them out, you want to kind of go like this, bend them to sort of loosen up the band so that it's very, very flexible. When selecting your lashes and then you're getting ready to put them on, what you want to do is I always hold mine with tweezers so I don't have to stick my fingers anywhere. And then I suggest that you lay them on your lash so that you can make sure that they're the right length. So what we're looking for is you're looking for that lash to go right here and start right there where your first lash will start, and it fits all the way to the outside lash. You know, if they're too long, they're going to feel kind of icky. If they're too short, they're going to look sort of like what just happened. But this is the look that you want. So the cool thing is that you customize the length of your lashes, and they're going to fit your eyes perfectly. I love these. They're called Vixen because they have all these like little different lengths that look really supernatural. And as you can see, look how exciting like it's getting ready to get, like seriously. So what you want to do is have some tweezers, have a little pair of scissors, and where do you cut off? So it depends how they're shaped. You know, this particular one is shaped the same all the way across. Can you see? Do you see what I'm talking about? Some are flared out, some are fanned out. So you've got to cut them so that they fit your natural eye. When you go to lay your lashes on, you'll know which side that you cut them on. And these are your lashes. And the cool thing is, if you take care of them and you clean them off good, you can use them several times. Like you could use these Mandy lashes up to 30 times, and then you need to get a new pair. Like, oh, that's exciting. Okay, next step. Let's put these bad babies on. All right, so I always hold mine with with tweezers. And then what I like to do is I get a little bit of glue. Now, I like the white glue. And I put and if you're just doing this at home, you know, they come in a little kit together. And I always put a little bit of glue like right here. Oops, I just stuck my finger in there. And then I just take very carefully, and I'm going to actually tip this in. I'm going to make sure I get the ends really good. And I start with my ends first because this glue needs to get a little tacky before you actually put them on so they're easier to stick and quicker to stick. And then I'm going to go ahead and just dip a little bit so I get the whole band. I don't oversaturate it because it's not necessary. This glue is pretty good. Another thing in my makeup bag is I have, Ardell makes a really cool glue that has a little brush, so you can just paintbrush this on. But it's in my professional makeup bag, not my personal one, so that's why I'm not showing you this. They have black glue, they have clear glue. I think sometimes the clear glue, the fumes are just too strong for eyes, irritates eyes, so I don't really quite like them. And so what you want to do is you want to just kind of go back and forth, give it about 30, 60 seconds maybe to get a little tacky, so they're quicker to actually lay on your eye. Now, I will tell you while we're waiting for this that these, I have a latex allergy, and with my eyelash extensions, my lash gal had to go find specific glue, specific everything just for my eyes, or they just swell up really big. I'm really pleased to say that a lot of these, like I use Ardell's lash glue, that there's no latex in it, so it's really safe for my eyes. Okay, you ready to put these on? Let's get to it. Step 4, here we go. Now, you can choose whether you start with the beginning, like the front of the eye and go backwards, or you start with the outside eye and come forward. It's up to you. So this is gonna be like, there is no right way to do it. You just do it. I gotta put a little bit more glue on here, sorry. Now, I can easily, you're gonna find that it's easier to put on one eye other than the other, and that's normal. So I'm gonna put on my difficult eye first. and show you that sometimes it always doesn't go as quick and as smooth as we want, but I promise you, the more that you do this, the quicker and easier that it gets. So I am actually, and so what you're trying to do is you're trying to take and you're matching this seam up with like this where your eyelashes touch your eye. So you kind of, so with that eyeliner we put on, we kind of created a seam. So you're just kind of laying this over, and then you're making sure this is attached to the root of your lashes, smush back so they all lay really pretty. So let's go ahead and let's tackle this. So I'm going to start with my outside, moving into my inside. I use my tweezers, not my fingers, to attach. Okay, let's start. All right, I was using another mirror, but let me try to use this one. Okay, so we're going to start right here. So I'm just going to hold that in place with my finger really quick. Ta-da. Okay, so you're going to see there's glue everywhere, but the glue, oh my gosh, it dries really fast and it dries clear. So while that's gluing, and I just want to take my tweezers, and I'm looking at my bigger mirror because I can't really see this one, and I'm just going to make sure that I take these edges and push them into my lashes like that, so they actually look like they attach. And I'm going to take, and I usually just sort of squish my ends together to make sure that it actually is laying right inside my lash. You can also close your eye and make sure that your new lashes aren't sticking up on your eyelid. When I started doing this years ago, I was famous for doing that. I'm like, oh, just missed half my eyelash. All right, so hold on. Let me check and make sure I've got it in the right place. And then we'll go on to the next eye. So I've already put the glue on, and then I've let it get a little bit tacky. And again, I start with my outside and lay it across to my to the inside really carefully. So let's do this. Let's use the tweezers as a guide. Okay, and now it's step 5. All right, so now while the glue is drying, I like to play a little bit of cleanup. So I typically take a big fluffy brush, take a little bit of eyeshadow, and now since I have a different shaped eye, see how everything is kind of moving up, then I'm just sort of gonna buff out my eyeshadow, make sure that it's stretched out long enough so that it really pops my lashes. And you know, basically I like to think of all eyes as an almond shape, so you're getting the really big part of the almond here, and then you're getting that gorgeous tail, and you're moving up. After I put my eyeshadow on, I put a little bit of concealer on my brush, and I do a little bit of cleanup underneath that eye area. Just like that, so everything's moving up. And again, while the glue is drying. If for some reason you got glue here, or you know, wherever it's kind of messed up, take a little Q-tip, take a little bit of eye makeup remover. I love this particular eye makeup remover by Mary Kay Cosmetics because it has no oils in it, so it's not going to loosen up the glue that I just put on my eyelashes. And then when it's all said and done, make sure your seams are good. You know, for me, I would suggest you take little tweezers and like press together the inside and the outside so that your two inside and outside starts and finishes are stuck good onto your lashes. And then you want to check and make sure they're laying in the curl of your actual original lashes. You could take a little bit of mascara and go underneath of them and kind of like push them up to stick them up. You can kind of like go ahead and pop some more sexy lashes on the bottom, because now you've got lashes on the top. You want to balance it out with the bottom lashes. I typically do not put mascara on my falsies because I use these every single day, so I don't want to get them glued up. Okay, so what do you think? Prettier, huh? If for some reason you think you've got too much glue on the inside, you can take a little bit of eye makeup remover and you can kind of clean off. Like I'm feeling a little sticky, but remember, take an extra couple of minutes and just make sure all the glue is dried before you like make any fast moves and like take everything and loosen it up. Step 6, if you want to at this point, you want to add just a little bit more pop to the outside. I like to use a little bit of kohl eyeshadow, and I always kind of like to just smudge a little bit on the outside corner, and it just kind of adds a little bit more pop to my lash, my crease. You could also go ahead and use like a one of your like felt tip eyeliners. You can do a little cat eye at this point because now you know where all of your lashes are curling up. All right, and the very last thing is when it's time to take them off, you can easily take them off at night. Don't forget to take them off at night or you'll wake up the next morning with really super red, irritated eyes. But you just take your tweezers, you carefully grab your false lashes, not your real lashes, and just carefully peel them right off. Clean them up with a little bit of eye makeup remover. Soap and water will work as well. Store them back in the case so that they dry really nice and they're ready to use the next morning. Always keep a little bit of Visine handy too, because remember, you know, you'll get a little bit sometimes of redness with the eye just because, you know, there's a little glue might be touching it, or, you know, I just kind of cleaned up with my eye makeup remover up right here on the inside corner so it irritates the eye. But go ahead and drop a couple drops of Visine in it. And ladies, you're ready to go. Your girlfriends will be jealous because you've got the wow lashes. So anyway, hope this was helpful. Post, tag, like, share, give me some feedback and some comments down below. And just stay tuned to my YouTube channel because I'm going to start dropping more YouTube videos on a weekly basis. So hope this was helpful for all you do-it-yourselfers because you want those lashes. So again, you know, if you would like Mandy lashes, they have like 6 different kinds, and these are just really big and wow, but I like big and wow. They also have they have a few others that aren't so wow, that are for everyday use. Go to mandycosmetics.com, shop your little heart out, and use Michelle10 as your promo code for 10% off all of your lashes. I'm a big fan of Mandy lashes because they don't feel like I have lashes on, and they look fabulous, and they'll last 16, 18 hours until it is time for me to take them off. So keep practicing. You're going to get really good at this. Okay, see you later. Bye.